Thor, Love and Thunder, the new MCU movie is out on the big screen for you guys to go and check out. I have just seen it. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this movie. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of Love and Thunder? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below, smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's get straight into this review of Thor, Love and Thunder.
I have something worth fighting for.
Okay, so Thor 4, Thor Love and Thunder, done and dusted, out on the big screen now for everyone to go and watch. And after seeing this movie, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I can understand why some people don't like this movie and why some people absolutely love it. I totally get it. This movie is very much going to depend on the actual person themselves, what they prefer and what they like in their comic book movies. That's what it's all going to come down to. Because they turn the silly right up on this movie. Like, they turn it right up. And if you're a person that doesn't mind that, then you're going to like this movie a lot. If you're a person that doesn't prefer that stuff in your comic book movies, then this movie's probably not going to be for you. Now, for me, personally, I love Thor Ragnarok. Absolutely love it. Think it's the best Thor movie. I thought just what Taika brought to that character really made me like the Thor character even more. So I was naturally really excited for this because I really like Taika's work and I really like Chris Hemsworth as Thor. The trailers looked awesome. You had Christian Bale to come in to play Gorr the God Butcher. Boom. I was there straight away. I really enjoyed this movie a lot. I would probably say I prefer this movie over Thor Ragnarok. Just saying. I really like this movie quite a lot. And I'm a person that doesn't mind the silly aspect. And after seeing what they did with Thor Ragnarok, after seeing the whole Thor trilogy before this one, Thor has that side to him to be a bit more silly. And I thought the tone worked. Like, you have the humor side, you have the comedic side of this movie, but it's also got this dark tone as well to it. So it's like Thor Ragnarok where you have the comedic side, but it's dark things happening at the same time, like very dark, deep things. It's the same with this movie as well, just turned up the notch a bit more. Now, as for the story itself, it works really well. The first scene alone just got me invested straight away. It really did. And it was just like, I was sitting there, I was like, damn, okay. Like, that whole first opening sequence, I thought to myself, a lot of people have and can relate to what is happening here in this particular scene. Because I've noticed it myself in the real world when it comes to religion and gods and stuff like that. It really does work. And I think people could relate to Gorr the God Butcher. Obviously not with him killing people and stuff like that. But they can relate to his whole motivation to why he wants to do that. Because it is relatable. And I'm sure people in the world have had the exact same thought that he had in that particular moment. And I really enjoyed that. I thought Christian Bale as Gorr the God Butcher was freaking phenomenal. So good. He was menacing, intimidating, and dude, the shots when he walks in and he's just got the glowing orange eyes. That is some scary shit, but it looks absolutely awesome. It looks so good. The whole grey scale that they use, like the whole grey coloration that they use when they're on that planet and you see it in the trailer, is just phenomenal with the whole idea of there's no light there. Like, that works so well. And then when they use their lightning and stuff like that, you see the color come out. And it works so well. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely phenomenal to look at. Thor's character himself is fantastic. His arc is just brilliant. To be honest, Thor's probably my favorite character in the MCU now. He probably is my favorite MCU character. This arc he goes on is absolutely fantastic. Where we left off from Endgame to where he ends up at the end of this movie, it's a beautiful work of art. It really is. His arc is just so incredible. And it works because when you need him to be this serious Viking warrior. That's what he is. And then he has his goofy side as well that everyone does. And it works so well. But whenever Gorr was on screen, you saw the shift in tone become very, very serious. And I like that aspect. I really, really do. It was also great to see Natalie Pullman come back. She was freaking phenomenal. Her story is absolutely incredible as well. Her arc that she goes on is great. And it's sad as well. And especially with her and Thor and the romantic stuff that's happening, it really works in this film a lot more than it did in the previous films. And it had that emotional impact. It really did. And I thought it was fitting to do this, to bring her back and do that. Tessa Thompson, she was fantastic as Valkyrie again. She has her own little mini arc that works as well. Korg, Taika's just absolutely fantastic when it comes to playing Korg. He's just brilliant. Russell Crowe is fantastic as Zeus. He really is really good as Zeus. It works. Like, it works. And I love the arrogance of the gods in this film. I really do. It just worked. I don't know why, but when I was sitting there and Russell Crowe's on the screen playing Zeus, and when he's talking to Thor, I was just like, yeah, I could see this actually happening. So I like that they did that aspect with the gods. That was great. Thor also gets a huge power boost in this movie. Like, I mean, really, really powerful in this movie. He's absolutely insane. I love also that Stormbreaker almost feels like a character in this movie as well. And I love the relationship that Thor and that have. I really do. I thought the Guardians were great. They're not in it for too long, but they're in it at the start, and they're awesome. I really enjoyed them. The whole story with Gorr is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. People have been talking about how it doesn't look good, this movie. But after watching, I'm telling you right now, it looks fucking amazing. Like, it really is gorgeous. It's vibrant. The colors, they're just there. They're right in your face, making you attract to the screen straight away. It's a gorgeous looking film. It really is. And I think it worked so well. And when Gorr's on screen, like, the coloration is just fantastic. It just works. The cinematography is great. The soundtrack is unbelievably great. From the score to the actual soundtrack. It's just incredible. It works. Every piece of music worked in every scene. I really liked that. We got introduced to new characters, which I liked. The post-credit scenes. The first one, I know some people are going to be absolutely excited for the new character that's teased. But I was sitting there and I was like, I obviously know who the character is, but I'm like, that's the actor. And the actor is what I'm more excited for because of another show that I watched and I love. And he's playing this character and I'm like, dude, I'm so excited to see him in the MCU play this total character. It's going to be awesome. The second post-credit scene is great as well. I really, really enjoyed that. That came around full circle and it works really, really well for me. My only major criticism is I would have loved more Gorr. I really do. I feel like, yes, they used him enough in the time that they had, because the pacing is great. I have no problems with pacing. But I feel like you could maybe extend it to 15 minutes, like an extra 15 minutes, and give me more Gorr. That's probably the downfall here, is there's not enough Gorr for me, especially when you got Christian Bale, and he's so incredibly good. I wanted to see more of it. But overall, I really enjoyed Thor Love and Thunder. I think it's my favorite Thor movie. Where I rank it in the MCU, I don't know yet. Is it better than No Way Home? Do I have it higher than that? I don't know. But I need to rewatch it before I make that decision. But overall, loved it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe. Peace out.